In 1945, during the Belsen Trials, 45 male and female Nazi SS guards finally faced justice for the crimes they had committed during World War II in brutal Nazi concentration camps such as Auschwitz and Bergen-Belsen. One of them was 40-year-old Herta Ehlert. She was born on March 26, 1905 in Berlin. Before the war, she worked as a saleswoman. Her criminal career in concentration camps began in November 1939 when she became a guard at Ravensbrück concentration camp, where she held a post for 3 years until she was transferred to Lublin. According to her testimony, she was not cruel enough to the inmates, and this transfer was meant as a punishment. However, the female prisoners of Auschwitz and Bergen-Belsen concentration camps, where Ehlert worked before the end of the war, had very different recollections of her treatment of the camp's prisoners. Through the small window in the kitchen she supervised, Ehlert spied on the Jews and was known as a skilled master of whips and sticks. On one occasion, Ehlert noticed that a prisoner was wearing a ring and a locket. She accused the prisoner of stealing, searched her, then ordered her to undress and beat her with a stick until the floor beneath was covered in blood. Then, she locked the woman in a cellar without food or water for 3 days. The woman managed to survive her detention in the cellar, as well as brutal interrogations for 3 weeks, thanks to her sister, who smuggled in food and water to the woman. Tragically, after surviving this horrible torture, the woman was sent to clean the latrines. Weak and exhausted from her horrific abuse, she contracted typhus and died. At the Belsen Trials, Ehlert refused to confess to any of the charges brought against her. When asked about her cruelty, she admitted only to having slapped a few prisoners with a single open hand, denying the witnesses' testimony of her brutality. However, her denial of the truth did not help her escape the punishment for her crimes. Herta Ehlert was found guilty and sentenced to 15 years in prison. Unlike Irma Grese, she avoided a death sentence and, in the end, spent only a few years in prison before she was released early in the 1950s. She changed her name to Ayrton Naumann and lived as a free woman until her death in April of 1997 at the age of 92. Thanks for watching World History Channel, and don't miss our next videos. Click the subscribe button now for more interesting clips. Give us a like, and see you in the following episode.